My name is Olja Lopushansky. I'm a holistic therapist. In my practice, I'm working with BIOPTRON Hyperlight, hyperpolarized light, and until now I have treated 50 patients. What I noticed, the hyperlight works not only on pathology locus, that means not only locally healing wounds and healing skin, but it acts on a quantum level, healing the body, the whole body system, bringing the body in homeostasis. That means natural, healthy state. Medicine from yesterday, a lot of drugs with many side effects. And medicine of today and tomorrow is a quantum light, hyperlight. It is without side effects. It is non-invasive, pain-free and surgery-free, and it's beginning to revolutionize healing in modern medicine. It is prolonging the lifespan and improving the good quality of life. Let me say and tell you something about the terms. Quantum, we speak that hyperlight is a quantum medicine for quantum body. What that means? Quantum is derived from the Latin word quanta, which denotes the smallest amount of energy information that is influencing our body molecules and atoms. And it is important and necessary, this energy, for functioning and for healthy elementary processes. Then we speak about the frequency. Frequency is the term used to explain the rate at which all things vibrate. All matter has energy, and all matter vibrates. And this is measured in hertz. We know in diagnostic medicine, we can measure EEG, ECG, or MRI. And then we speak about information. Every information carries a certain energy, conveying it into organism and influencing our quantum body. So every healthy cell has the certain frequency. And here we can see the measurements, the signal recorded by Dr. John Zimmerman. Those ligament healing, we can see it, that is at vibrating at 10 hertz. And nerve regeneration, for instance, 2 hertz, and bone growth, 7 hertz. So this is important that this energy and this frequency stays in the body, that doesn't change, that our bodies stay coherent. Nikola Tesla is the man who invented the future. And he said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, things in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So let's look at those secrets in the universe and in our body, in us. The whole universe and the human biology is based on symmetry, and this is the divine proportion according to the Fibonacci sequence. What that means, you can see the fetus and you can compare it with the matter around us in the nature, or ear, for instance. A sunflower, everything is based on the divine proportion, on golden mean and Fibonacci law. So there are many examples of the divine proportion, and let's see how it is in our body, in you. Golden ratio. In the human body, you can see the arm, the hand, pineal gland in the brain. And also on the left side, this image is a rod cell in our eye, responsible for night vision, or also the clathrin, the biomolecules in our body. It is all based on this proportion. And the image of the quantum toroidal light that has the same energy properties as our biomolecules. When diffuse light reflects on Brewster optical unit, it becomes vertically linearly polarized light. Such light interacts with C60 molecule that is integrated in the nanophotonic Fullerene filter. This molecule rotates and twists at 18 billion speechless speed. And this molecule consists of 20 hexagons and 12 pentagons. The hexagons are responsible for ultimate molecular coherence, and the pentagons are responsible for harmonizing processes. So the photons, what is going on? The photons in the hexagons are rotating, and the photons in pentagons are rotating and twisting. So by overflapping, you can see the image on the right side, by overflapping, rotating and twisting hexagons and pentagons, we generate unprecedented quantum light that is based on Fibonacci law and that has the quantum properties. Because of that, this light is able to propagate unstrained through our body, through our cells, molecules, biomolecules, and it's propagating through our hydrogen bonds. And Nikola Tesla considered that who understands the magnificence of the number 3 will understand the structure of the universe. Why? Because this light, measured by quantum mechanics, gives number 3, which is fully compatible with our energy structure. So energy structure of light meets the energy structure in our biomolecules. 75% of human body has the same type of symmetry as hyperpolarized light. Let me mention some of it. It's collagen and clathrin in our brain, water, and some clusters. So hyperlight maintains and restores the disturbed biological structure matter, bringing it to the natural healthy state. How? Through the resonance principles of biomimicry, where the pattern seeks identical pattern. According to the quantum mechanics principles, if two entities possesses the same type of symmetry, the most perfect entities, such as hyperlight, will prevail and expose those energetic properties into the disturbed symmetry in our body, bringing the whole body system in natural, healthy state. Clathrin in our brain is very important protein. Why? Because he is responsible for endocytosis. This is the process whereby clathrin implements the necessary energy information into the cell in the form of hormones and metabolites. But in this case, clathrin is able to implement the energy information of this quantum light as a necessary and proper energy. And in this way, our cell is energized without classical food as being a mediator, without hormones and without some other nutritions. The penetration of C60 is amazing. C60, according to latest research, could penetrate even unreachable lipid membrane. You can see on the images. So he penetrates even impossible things that could be penetrated. We are light bodies. We are living photoreceptors. We need light to function properly from outside, but our light inside has also to be proper. So not enough light causes malillumination, which implies serious health diseases. Light is the basic nutrition of all life, and every living cell in our organism emits life. Each cell emits 100,000 photons per second, 100,000 light photons called biophotons, which are responsible for good health. On the images, we can see that it's possible to measure that in Kobayashi Biophoton Laboratory. Chaotic light indicates disease, and healthy light in our body indicates coherence and health. Our DNA produces life, and our DNA is a crucial element of healthy life. At a closer inspection to our DNA, we can see that DNA is made up of molecules, which are made up of subatomic particles, and we end up with biophotons, with light, because according to Dr. Chishima, professor of Nagoya Commercial University in Japan, he said that inside of that subatomic level, there is no matter. And this is astonishing. There is no matter. What is it then on that level? We think biophotons. So organization of photons is very important. The healthy human body possesses the highest level of harmony, and sick individuals with weak immune systems have poor, chaotic coherence, disturbed coherence, no harmony, and disturbed biophoton communication between the cells. If hyperlight is applied on some energy center, we know there are 7 energy centers in our body, for instance, on solar plexus or a sacral area, our body will be energized after only 10 minutes because the energy from the hyperlight goes through the meridians, goes through our energy centers. Hyperlight is able to restore the biophotons. As I said, in a molecule C60, we can find 20 hexagons which are responsible for ultimate molecular coherence. So this coherence could be transferred to our biophotons, and those images are the images of healthy biophotons in our body, which have the hexagonal shape. And our body water in our body, according to Dr. Bril Saratov from University from Russia, has to be also hexagonal. So healthy structured body water is hexagonal. And we did experiment in Masaru Emoto Institute in Japan. So Emoto's experiment reveals that when water is treated with hyperlight, it affects the water structure, modifying it into a hexagonal crystal that represents the ultimate state of molecular coherence. And this is quantum phenomenon whereby the light is able to influence and to modify the matter. And analogously to this, hyperlight has the same harmonizing effect on water in the human body, since our body consists 60 till 70% of body water. Scientific evidence postulates that the hexagonal body water structure is preferred by all biological organisms. Structured water is involved in the healthy function of the DNA, enzyme reactions, and numerous metabolic processes and functions. And this is according to Dr. Gerald Pollack and some other researchers and doctors. And one more amazing thing from Dr. Emi Sung from Center for Molecular Genetics and the Molecular Bioengineering Laboratory, she discovered and find out that the red blood cell membrane skeleton is a network of, again, 33,000 protein hexagons. Hyperlight should be used as prophylaxis because disease appears first on the energy level, in energy body, in subtle body, and this we can measure with some quantum diagnostic devices. So I did some research, and this was based on HRV technology, where I can see the physical, mental, and emotional healthy state of people by treated 50 patients, and it is measured 28 different variabilities in the pulse. And here you can see, before hyperlight, this image on the left side is showing our electromagnetic field of one woman, a 42 years old woman. I was applicating the light 10 minutes only on the C7 vertebrae, which is the biggest bone on your neck, on the back side. And after only 10 minutes, the electromagnetic field changes, increases. This is an enormous increasement in aura, in electromagnetic field. The energy in organs changes. So you can see, for instance, the stomach from 7.7% raising up until 14.6%, or the liver from 3.8%, the energy in the liver raises up until 12.6%. The other case is measuring the energy centers. So after only 10 minutes application on the thymus gland, which is responsible for our immunity, we can see decreased heart palpitations. So the person, this lady, felt great after it, and it was also obtained regulation of parathyroid and thyroid gland function, and even the digestion was improved. My conclusion is hyperlight restores and heals on the quantum level. How? It conveys the energy where the most needed is, bringing it, the whole organism, into the healthy state of coherence. Thank you very much for your attention. I will just ask for the one extra slide that we just received before my speech. And this slide is showing the awards that Professor Dr. Koruga got. And it's 6 great awards, international, from all over the world. Big applause for Professor Dr. Koruga and for Hyperlight chapter. Thank you.